Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to my review of Boruto Next Generations, episode 26. Honestly, one thing that's really annoying me about the Boruto series is how they have to keep reinforcing that this generation has nothing to do with the older generations. Like the qualms of the feud with the older generations have nothing to do with this newer generation. And we understand that. Boruto keeps having to say that this had nothing to do with my dad. Like I know why you're saying it, Boruto, but the writers need to stop setting up these situations because it's honestly getting annoying, and the audience gets it already. This is a new generation. It has nothing to do with the older generation. Yeah, fine, we get it. Overall, this was a pretty meh episode. I didn't really like it, or I didn't really hate it either. It was just I didn't really care for it. It seemed like unending filler, really. So it just seems like filler. I know it's canon because the anime and the manga are two different canons. So yeah, that's fine. I know they're trying to do character development and all that, but they need to hit the ground running some more. Definitely, so far, I'm liking the ghost incident much better than this current arc. In this episode, we learn that Kagura is a candidate to become one of the 7 swordsmen of the Mist. They're the 7 strongest shinobi who are chosen from warriors who could wield these swords, like Zabuza and those other swordsmen. And Kisame, he was one of the 7 swordsmen of the Mist. So Kagura is one of the candidates to hold one of those titles or one of those swords. So he's a pretty strong guy, and he even sparred with Boruto in this episode. Boruto was no match for his sword skills. But it might have been a little different with taijutsu, but he seemed very modest, so I don't think the result would have been anything different. So we also see the last Mizukage in this episode. It definitely does not look like she found a husband as yet, but yeah, she can keep looking. She'll keep looking. Maybe someday she'll find one. The children are carried to meet Chojuro. Kagura carries the children to meet Chojuro, the current Mizukage, and he starts to give them a really long, drawn-out speech. And Boruto just summed it up, and Chojuro heard him, and he said, "Yeah, that's technically it. We just want you all to get along, but we adults, because we've had such differences in the past, we need to have these long formal speeches just to make sure anything doesn't go wrong." So I understand that, and I like how he's so informal about it after he heard Boruto and Sarada talking, just to confirm that they're right. And I think Boruto really liked what he said. I was thinking that maybe he would see a different side of Kage, since he's not viewing his father now in the seat, but someone else. So I thought it would bring up something where he sees Akage in a different light. So maybe he'll do that by the end of the arc, maybe just a tiny bit, but I'm not going to keep my hopes up because he stays the way he is until the end of the Boruto movie. There was even a cute scene where Boruto shares squid with Sarada. Yeah, I think they really are pushing the shipping thing. They're just making it really obvious. So we all know they're going to be an item by the end, and it's not a secret. So the shipping wars can just stop. Please stop. Stop. They have another run-in with some thugs, and Iwabe is all angsty about it as usual. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't know how to behave himself. And of course, he has some edgy reason for hating the Mist Village because his grandfather was killed by the Hidden Mist, and his father could never forgive the Hidden Mist, so he just inherited that hatred. Iwabe, chill out, dude. Like, half of this shit that's happening, it's your fault right now. Stop punching or attacking at every moment you get. You don't need to start a fight. So these guys go running with their tails between their legs after they get their ass kicked by Iwabe, and Kagura intimidated them. So yeah, they went back to their hideout, and their boss was not pleased that they just came. They just ran away after they've been beaten. But it's understandable because Kagura is there, one of the ninja who would be chosen to be one of the 7 swordsmen of the Mist, and later on Mizukage, of which he doesn't seem too very keen upon being the Mizukage. It actually looks like he's afraid of fighting or drawing blood, because when he fought Boruto, I guess you could see some form of trauma when he struck. So maybe he was imagining that he actually cut Boruto at the time, but he actually didn't. When he saw Boruto was okay, he felt relief. So we'll see more of Kagura in the next episode, and we'll see what exactly his trauma is about, etc. At the end of the episode though, Denki, you had a run-in with thugs twice, and you are going to take the route. Even though it's a shorter route, you're going to take the route, the dark alley route where the light is flickering, that looks ominous as shit. So yeah, Denki gets kidnapped, and that was totally obvious that was about to happen. And he gets kidnapped just to drop Boruto because they want to beat up Boruto and get their name out there, because the people who beat up the Hokage's son will definitely get their name out there as criminals, of course. So and they'll have like a lot of people coming after them. So I don't know why exactly they want to do this, since they can't really take all of that pressure. So maybe they just don't like their quiet life. I'm just guessing that's the case. They hate quiet life. So they're just gonna stir up some trouble, get their name out there, and become top thugs on the wanted list, top 10. All right, then, that was the end of the episode. It wasn't too great, it wasn't too bad either. It was just meh. Felt like one of those filler episodes that you'd rather just skip. I honestly did feel like skipping it, but what the hey. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment your thoughts on the episode, and subscribe, and tune in next week. Bye.